Hello, YouTubers. It is Sunday, November 10th, 2013. I noticed that when I had uh, recorded last, my weight was 302 4 days post-op. I had RNY gastric bypass on November 1st in St. Louis at Barnes Jewish with Dr. Christopher Egan. Um, and the real reason that I'm posting is to talk about my first appointment post-op and also to talk about my current weight. The first appointment post-op was for the barium swallow to make sure there are no leaks, which there were not. People were very, very nice in radiology, but the problem was when I started to get up off of the table, I guess I pulled a muscle somewhere and had a whole new area of pain around my belly button that I hadn't had before. Just excruciating pain, almost like the first day post-op. Had me in tears, which it just was very, very upsetting. So went upstairs. The radiology is like on the second floor, and then my doctor's office is on the 8th floor. Went up there and was still kind of tearful when the nurse came in. I just was so frustrated that I was still having pain and that apparently I created a whole new area of pain. I should have had more help getting up off the table. And anyway, she went ahead and took my drain out. We talked a little bit about pain control. I still had like 18 Percocets left, so she wouldn't give me any more, and I was worried about the weekend that I wouldn't have enough, because if you follow the directions, it's 2 Percocets every 4 hours. Well, obviously that won't last the weekend. But I'm doing okay pain-wise. Yesterday it got somewhat better, and today it's better. Last night was probably the best night's sleep that I've had since I've been home. I'd been sleeping on a wedge to kind of keep my head elevated a little bit to help me turn, because kind of turning in the bed was just so painful. And I took that out last night and I was able to turn. I mean, I had some pain, but it wasn't as intense as what it's been. So that's a good thing. I'm really hoping that I'm, on the upswing of feeling better and having much less pain. As far as how I feel really good when I'm not moving. Yesterday, I made a point of making some dinner for my family. I made turkey meatballs, which is one of our favorites. And, it kind of wore me out making them. But what was even more interesting is I'm on the puree diet, but I decided I was going to eat some of them. I had 3 meatballs in a small bowl with the tomato sauce, and they were about golf ball sized. And I managed to eat those. I could only eat 2 of them, but I just chewed thoroughly. They went down. I had some of the sauce along with them, and I did just fine. And I'm not telling anybody else, hey, go ahead, eat whatever you want in the pureed stage. I'm just saying I tried to be very careful, and it worked. I didn't have any problems. They stayed down, but 2 was really all I wanted. And as far as changing, taste buds, I think mine have changed because those are normally one of my favorite meals we have as a family. And I mean, they tasted good, but they didn't taste really good like they usually do. So I think there was a bit of a change there. To backtrack a minute, I'm really supposed to be giving the numbers first thing when I start a video, because it always annoys me when I watch someone else's video and they're not saying the numbers right up front, which, people can make their videos however they want, but it's always kind of irritating to me. So, highest weight prior to surgery, 301. Day of surgery, 287.6. When I came home from the hospital, like 3 days post-op, I was 305. And then the last time I videoed, I was 302. And then what's just astonishing to me is that this morning I am 279.6. So to have lost that much weight in about 10 days, well, not even that, it's about 7 days. So in about 7 days, about 25 pounds. It's just amazing to me. It's hard for me to wrap my mind around it. I realized that a whole lot of it was the fluid that they had given me in the hospital, but still, it's just crazy to me. So I'm in the 270s. The other thing, and this is especially kind of a shout out to WLS RNY Lacey. She's worried about the pureed diet. She's worried about eating. And you know what? I have been too, but I've just done it. Like this morning, what I decided to eat for breakfast was like a cup of the Greek yogurt with a mashed up banana in it. Well, because it's a cup of yogurt, it took longer to eat, but I got it down and I feel perfectly fine. And then, I've already got in 23 grams of protein for the day. I find that stuff like that, of that consistency, I can eat way more of it because I'm sure it's just going right through the pouch. It's, not really dwelling there like a solid food would. And I haven't had any problems. Other things I've had was I had some rotisserie chicken that was blitzed. I might have mentioned that in a previous video. I have a little mini food processor and we put things in there. But I got to admit, blitzing it really makes it less appetizing to me. If I don't have the texture of being able to actually chew what I'm going to eat, it really changes it for me, and maybe for other people that's not the case, but just for me, it really changes how much I enjoy it or how much I want to eat it. So that's what I'm doing. I also have had protein shakes with triple berry blend in. I just blend them till, they're very smooth. Typically, I make those with skim milk. I put in some Greek yogurt and some protein powder and then like some equal, and they taste great. I mean, they're really, really, tasty to drink. Yesterday I had some tuna. I used canned tuna, and then I've got a little hand chopper and I chopped it up to make sure it was really fine, and put some lemon juice, which is one of my favorite things to put on it, salt, pepper, a little onion powder, and then a very small amount of mayo. Ate probably maybe a half a cup of that, and I was good to go. I had no problems with it. So just those are some ideas of some of the things that I'm eating that I know Lacey was concerned, and I'm sure there's some other people that have questions about, what the heck do you eat when you're on this pureed part of the diet? So I think that's all to report for today. I'll probably wait till Friday to do another video, but I just felt like doing this one because of such a significant loss in such a short amount of time. I just still can't believe it. So I will catch you next time. Bye.